What? Dude, if being sleepy was a superpower, oh my
man,
god,
if that
dude.
was a sport.
If it was a sport, I'd be great at it.
Yeah, you would
Imagine
thrive, dude.
this. I would have like the world record.
Hmm.
This fast, dude. I remember so many times like not even fully making it into bed by the time I pass out. Like,
Your head wouldn't hit the pillow.
yeah, I'm pretty sure I pass out before that happened.
Bad.
All right, let me know when you're ready.
We're ready.
Already? All right. Oh, hello guys, and welcome to JCTalks. This is your host JC, and we have again
Our co-host.
our co-host
Jen.
with no face to show still.
They know me.
Sure.
They know me.
Sure. I'm gonna tag you on our Instagram page
No.
or something. Follow her.
Yeah,
This is
ahead.
episode 2 of our podcast. We should call it like it's called JC Talks, but we should put like from our little headquarters.
From our
For
recording.
a
from
small
our studio.
Oh yeah, we've been calling this
Oh,
place
yeah.
a studio.
Man, I'm gonna record like here a little behind the scenes
Oh,
to see
dude,
because
we
this is a whole
should.
studio that
We
we got over
should.
here.
Yeah, but wait till we get like the next setup. We got some things coming up, guys. We got some things. Let's go in sequence, right? First of all, every week, our first thing on our video is gonna be our
Quote of
sentence,
the day.
phrase of the day.
Quote of the day.
Sure. I don't think they're all quotes. Sometimes it's just like a sentence.
Phrase.
You might come there and just see like tomato one day,
That's
and that's gonna be our
tomato,
motivation.
tomato. Boom. There you go.
That's a lot.
People will
Just tomato.
interpret it that way.
Jesus Christ. All right, guys. So we have for today the power of words. All right. So basically, the little reflection we did beforehand was thinking on how powerful our words are. When it comes to when you want to get to a goal, when you're just thinking about failure or success, all those things, the words that we say mean a lot. Like, I got it, I got it, I got it, I can do it, I can do it, I can do it, versus I can't do it, I'm not able to, no, versus yes, right? So it's very important that we know how much power that has, even when you're playing around. So I think words are very powerful, so keep that mindful. Updates. So pretty much we have a new piece of equipment. You want me to show it or not yet? I can show it. No?
You can.
We're gonna
You
use
wanna
it.
show it?
Hopefully use it on the next video.
You want me to just raise it up?
Sure.
I don't know.
We have a camera.
Yeah, we got a camera.
How nice. You got it? Look at that. Half a paycheck. Beautiful. Not even half. That's almost a full paycheck. All right. It's a Canon R50. We're probably going to make more videos about it later on.
Canon EOS R50.
Okay. Yes. Thank you for the description.
You're welcome.
Full kid. Keep going. Because it's a long title it has.
Yeah.
Basically, so we got that camera. I've been recording with my phone. An iPhone 15.
Pro Max.
Thank you. I forgot that part.
Yeah.
So, great video and all that, but it's not the same. I feel like we reached a ceiling. I was messing with, all the interfaces and stuff that you need to make a video.
Mm-hmm.
And I realized that the camera just has a top.
I mean, it's a camera. That's what it's meant for. It's specifically made for like either pictures or videos.
Yeah, but no, I'm talking about my phone.
I
feel like my
your
phone reaches like the
certain
top.
Limit.
There's a limit.
There's a limit that you could use your phone to.
Exactly. Like, I look white on those videos, bro. Like, yeah. So, what? You had that? Want me to edit it or what you got?
Sure.
I mean, you can just mute your phone. You're having the thing there, your mic.
No, I can't.
Yes, you can.
No, I can't.
Just unplug it. You ever heard of that? Jesus Christ. All right, sorry guys, we got some difficulties out here. There you go. Good job. So basically, guys, we got that new equipment. We're seeing how we can use it and all that. Oh my God, Jesus Christ, this is disrespectful, man. Picking up phone calls during the video. So basically, we're gonna be using that camera to give you guys better look, I guess. It should also make easier the editing part. I usually have to spend a few hours between, because we usually record the voice in the computer, and then I use my phone for the video, so I gotta synchronize it and all that. So basically, we're hoping that with the camera, I can have a direct link with the audio and just do one thing as a whole. So I'm hoping it goes good. The last video went really well, so thank you so much for taking the time to watch our videos. I really appreciate it. And we're back, guys. Sorry for the interruption. A lot of background noises going on.
My apologies.
Yeah, sure. Anyway, guys, as I was saying, with the camera, we're hoping to help when it comes to the way that we record, the quality of the videos, the audio too. We usually record two things separate and then have to combine them together, editing and all that. So I'm hoping that with the new camera, I can just have the audio directly recorded with the video and basically having one file throughout. So hopefully that helps. But let's stop talking about technicalities. Let's talk about what we always do here, give our opinion, and just go at it. So what's the first topic we got for today?
We have several topics today. We could talk.
Which one you gonna run first?
I think one that's freshly in my mind, Matt Rife.
Yeah, Matt Rife.
Great comedian.
Okay.
Starting up comedian Matt Rife.
Already choosing a side, huh?
Huh? I'm not choosing a side. I'm not choosing a side.
All right, guys. So with Matt Rife, basically this week has been, I think, obviously pretty good for him. He got a new Netflix special, which I watched 1.5 times already. I'm halfway through rewatching it. But obviously there's always controversies and things that come with comedians, mostly nowadays. And I like the special a lot. He did a, how do you call those? It's not like a improv. It's not pre-made. He was just talking to the audience, basically.
Mm-hmm.
That has a name. He gave it a name. I forgot the name he gave it. But basically, interactions, like audience interaction or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And because a lot of people complain that he does that a lot on his specials, and so it's easy to be funny that way. So he did a whole special doing that and showing them like it's not easy. So, but that was kind of really fun. And the controversy, that sounds weird in my head. That came up with that was on his last special. So people thought he wasn't gonna get a special on Netflix again because on his last special, he threw a joke that a lot of people felt offended and didn't like it. I'm not forgetting it was like one of the employees in a diner that had a black guy, right, and a female, and he was saying that he and his friends were saying, kind of inferring that probably she was getting beat up by her husband or something.
Mm-hmm.
And then they were like, oh, maybe don't have her in the front of the place with a black guy.
Yeah, go have her working the bag.
Yeah, cooking or something. But then Matt Rife was like, well, if she knew how to cook, she wouldn't have a black guy.
Yeah. So
that was the joke. I'm laughing. If we're going to get canceled too. I don't know. Because the power of words, right? So I feel like some people got offended because of the way, maybe what he said, or being so much problems and like relationship fighting and all that. We know it's a real thing, but at the same time, it's a joke. Mm-hmm. So I feel like just for comedians in general, this is my standpoint. I want to hear you talking any second now. I feel like comedians, they just do their thing, and I don't think they mean to offend or hurt anybody. I think they're just giving their opinion.
I mean, that's not the point of comedy. The comedy isn't supposed to... You're not supposed to take it personal at all. Yeah. Because it's jokes. At the end of the day, it's
like
jokes.
Music, right?
It is. Because if you hear some of the stuff that people are saying, or
rap about,
I killed this person, I did this, I did that, are you going to believe everything that they say? No. Are you going to take everything that they say seriously or literally? No. Because it's just, yes, words have power, but where you use it, like, that also, forgot the word. That comes into play. Because if you're a comedy show, if you're at a comedy show, it's jokes.
Yeah.
And I feel like the whole... I don't want to say it.
What?
It's like, feminists, for example. They would hear that joke. And they're the ones who are getting offended. Like, they're the ones... And it's other people, too, but I'm just, like, setting an example. Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Great practice. Keep going.
Oh, my God. But, I don't know. To me, like me...
Do you feel offended with that joke?
No, not at all. I think it's a hilarious joke.
Okay.
I don't feel offended at all.
I'm on the same boat. I mean, I'm a guy, so obviously people are going to assume.
That's what I'm saying. It's like the point of view of me as a female. I'm like, I'm not offended because that's funny.
I know, but I feel like people are getting offended too easily. You know how many fat jokes I hear every day? Dude, I even make some myself. Like,
there's a lot of join in
all kinds of jokes, man. Hispanic jokes, everything. And I feel like with certain people, like, you can make a lot of jokes about certain things and it's okay. You know, or like more okay than other things. Yeah. Like, you can hate on skinny people with no problem whatsoever. You can hate on that. You can hate on bulimic people, for example. Bulimic, does he say it?
Anemic?
Bulimic. You don't know who that is? People who, when they eat, they throw up right away.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah, they go to the bathroom and put their fingers on their throat.
Oh,
You're making me feel dumb for a minute.
No, because I don't know if that's the right.
Well, you got a phone,
that's the right
bro.
term.
Nobody's looking at you. Google it.
It's okay.
So there's that, and so I feel like for certain things, like, people can joke, no problem. But then when other topics like more sensitive, like, he even talked about like hitting the Twin Towers, and that was okay. You feel me?
Yeah.
But then, we talk about a female getting hurt. That's a big problem. I feel like we have to standardize things. And if you're someone that
choose,
not just that, if you're someone that gets offended that easily, I feel like that just is not for you. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It's so easy for us to judge, but it's like, oh, I respect everyone and everybody's opinion and all that. But then as soon as someone has an opinion that's different than ours, we go and immediately fight, you know? We go immediately and want to have a confrontation. So kudos to him. Great special. I loved it. I wish it was longer. It was less than an hour.
I got like 20 minutes left.
Yeah, I know, because we're watching it again. That's my other half.
Yeah.
1.5. Wow. So, yeah. So, it's really good. I really liked it. So, kudos to him.
Oh, yeah.
Kudos to him. I hope he keeps going. He's a very young comedian, so I like that. Because it feels like our generation is going to have like, when we are 50 or something, we're going to be like, oh, Matt Rifles. It's going to be like, I'm not going to say he's going to get like, I'm not going to say he will get to be Dave Chappelle level or Kevin Hart. But I feel like when we get older, we will really appreciate having someone like him who went through this era the way that he's doing it.
Yeah.
Being unique, being himself, and making it to the other end, because I don't see this getting much worse. If anything, I see us dialing back, which is a whole nother topic that we're going to talk in a different video. But yeah, so kudos to him. Moving on, what's the next thing we got?
So that was very cute, very mindful, very demure. Good job. Oh, man, let me tell you, the amount of Instagram reels. I haven't even checked YouTube. I haven't checked TikTok. I haven't checked anywhere else.
And he just started. It started like 3 days ago.
This whole thing started like 2 or 3 days ago, right?
Yeah, this week.
And
that we know of.
The span of like 5 minutes of me scrolling through reels, like 5 or 6 videos, easy.
I want to hit people with a bat.
And then there's already people posting like, oh, me 10 minutes scrolling through and scrolling through like 5 different demure videos. People are already joking about that.
Wait. But let me tell you on that note, before we jump back in the mirror, there's a few things that always happen every time there's a trend. People talking about the trend, people hating on the trend, and there's always people joking about it.
Yeah.
So those are gonna be always your three. I think there are more things, but to me, there's are the three major things. People saying, there's a lot of the trend.
Mm-hmm.
People hating on the trend itself.
Mm-hmm.
And there's always gonna be people basically joking about it. There's also people that are gonna go and find the original meaning and all that.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like there's always like a group of things that happen every time there's a new trend.
Always.
So, and people use them as soon as possible because it's also your way to jump.
That's what's
same
popular.
Trend.
Yeah, and if
That's
you
what I'm
catch it
saying.
early, your video has like 50 million views. I like that.
Yes,
Easy.
because keep going with the mirror, by the way. Sorry, I just wanted to
go
throw
ahead.
that out because I feel like you always get that. Like that always happens.
No, but it's true.
Like I don't like the trend at all, but I feel like it's too early to be saying,
I feel like
I see a lot of it.
Such a common trend where it's like we find a word that we don't normally hear it nowadays, and all of a sudden it blows up.
Yeah.
Because some famous TikTok person or YouTuber, someone uses it.
Yeah.
And then you get a couple people to keep saying it, boom, it's a trend.
I'm doing it for this video. I'm put hashtag the mirror.
Oh my! I know you.
We need the views. Yeah, we need the views.
Yeah, I know. I got it.
Okay.
I got you, boss.
You got it.
But yeah, I just feel like that's just how stuff starts trending now.
Part of the intro on this beautiful video you will see again, it says research, right? So I'm taking that to heart. Did a little bit of research on the word itself. So it's basically means like clean, tidy, like very well done.
Yep.
And it's mostly used by females.
Yep.
Says on Google, not me. Don't.
No, and there's movies, old like back in the day movies, old school movies.
Yeah.
They use demure.
Yeah.
Oh, this is so demure, very nice, very
Yeah.
very
so
clean.
I just feel like, what do we always gotta find something, man? Like, there's a lot of bored people in their house.
I was gonna say there's a lot of people that don't do anything.
Yeah.
That don't do much.
Yeah.
And just I feel like people have too much time in their hands.
Yeah.
I feel like they don't dedicate it to doing something, anything, a hobby. Look for a hobby or just
So they get this
you could
trends.
do something online, but doing a trend that'll last a week at most, because these trends don't last a long time.
It was like what was it? Well, you gotta wear all rose color. Not Videt. No, there was a name. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Where you have to wear all rose color?
Yeah. Petite?
But that's not petite. Petite is a small person, like a small female.
No, then it's not that. It was it happened like a few months ago. It was like you gotta be very female like.
Feminine?
That's not the trend. I'm saying like it was like that. People were like, "Oh, rose color," or like, yeah, it used to be like, "Oh, rose," basically pink, to call it that. And that was like a big trend too, bro. I would get on that name 2 seconds if I was you. Come on, you gotta know what I'm talking about.
Rose Parade?
No, it was huge. Like. Everybody's doing it, even on TV, everywhere they were doing that.
Where they put on rose-colored clothes.
It's not just the clothes. It was like the whole personality, the whole like demeanor of treating things very female-like, very like, oh, I'm very shoot, it's in the back of my head. Probably you guys watching the video are like, it was this, and we over here. I know exactly what it is in my head. I just don't have.
You need to explain it.
I just explain it to you. It's like they used to wear rose color or like pink. They would be very lady. It was basically it was ladylike. Be ladylike. That was like the big thing on that. Like it was all about being that vidette. I think it was like that. Like vidette. It was like a French word, if I'm not mistaken. Dude, I saw like 3 videos about that stuff. You don't remember at all nothing like that?
No, I don't
you don't
remember anything
trend.
like that.
You're not even talk about it.
No, we didn't.
I remember.
No,
yes.
we did not. A rose.
Before you say no, remember how you have a freaking fish brain?
No,
I always forget everything.
Remember if a rose something.
I'm pretty sure when you saw you. Give me your phone. I'm sick of not having somewhere to search. Give me your freaking phone. Watch it like in 2 seconds. Keep talking while I do this research.
Bro. Nah.
Keep talking.
I've never heard of. Man, I should bet you right now.
Yeah.
Bet you $5.
Oh my god, I need to find this. I'm not gonna be able to finish this video if I don't find this.
Yes, you can.
No,
Come on
I can't.
now.
No, bro.
You can.
I gotta find what it is.
No.
What's the next topic, bro? Bring the next thing up. What we talking? The astronauts.
So,
Let's talk about the astronauts. I'm gonna find this. I'm gonna for sure find this. I can't leave this place.
As many of y'all know, we got
bring us up.
male and a female astronauts went up to space. It was with Boeing, the company, the airline.
They went up with Boeing to space?
They made an aircraft.
They can't make airplanes. They're making making rockets?
Relax.
Oh God. All right, keep going.
The mission was supposed to last for 7 to 8 days, somewhere around that. And it had faulty engines once they got there. And they have extended their stay to 8 months. Which is insane to me.
Dude.
Dude. Funny thing too. They were going to certify Boeing to do back and forth trips if this launch was successful.
Okay.
Seeing as though it's not, SpaceX had to step in. They did I watched the launch too. I don't know if you might be able to insert a video or not. But I watched the
you want to put a video
launch.
Of what?
Don't worry about it. I saw on my way
just
to work.
I'm going to put a random rocket going up. That's the best I can do for you, buddy.
That's fine.
You got it. All right.
It launched at, I believe, 6:37 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
I go in at 7 o'clock, so I was able to see it. They're currently over there. They joined the space team that they have over there already, so they're part of the crew. People are saying, also me, like, how are they doing with oxygen and food and all that? But they're all prepped up with that. They got enough food until they said they would come back in February of next year. So we'll see about that. And then the oxygen, they are able to reuse the oxygen. So they don't got to worry about that. They're basically okay, but they're concerned about their health and their well-being, like physically. Since the launch they were only prepared for 8 days, not for 8 months, which is a crazy.
What? Wait, what? I'm getting on this later. I'm giving up.
Yeah, give up.
I'm sorry. You want me to throw your phone?
No, keep it there.
All right. I'm sorry, guys. I'm mad. We're gonna have to settle this behind the scene. Okay. How about this? The name is gonna be right here when I edit. So future me, I'm sorry. I know this is gonna hurt.
Oh yeah,
put it
this
right
whole
here.
Video, man.
This is what I was talking about, and I'm gonna have a little clip of her saying, "Oh yeah, I know what that was. I'm sorry for the whole miscommunication."
No.
Anyway, I'm sorry. Going back to the astronauts, I was listening to you the whole time. So, Boeing make a rocket. They should have known that was gonna be wrong.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
They were doing it for some time.
I have my whole opinion about Boeing.
And I think everyone has theirs that agree with yours, but okay. But yeah, Boeing was supposed to make a trip from here to space and then back in the same capsule that they went in.
Mm-hmm.
It had like 5 faulty. I forgot. I had it on my phone. I have a whole thing written down.
Oh, sorry. Here.
Not engines.
No, of course.
It wasn't 5 faulty engines.
But the thing is, like, they know what Boeing is into right now with freaking emergency doors flying out and whatnot. And they let them build a rocket.
5 propellers stopped working.
Thank you. Okay.
Yep.
That is crazy.
Yeah, they were going to certify Boeing to do regular launches, but that has been canceled.
Of course, they shouldn't be making airplanes. Oh my God!
Elon Musk had to step in with the SpaceX whole thing. Yeah.
But okay, so this is what I heard. I don't know if they updated it. Supposedly they're gonna have to come back next year with,
like I said,
another mission.
Next year in February
with another mission that went up this week, right, or last week.
Last week.
That's what I heard. That's why they're coming back so late, because there's another mission that just went in. They gotta hang out. And then when
they were gonna go later on, but since they're stuck up there, they just started it now.
Okay, That makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
That sucks.
Oh
Being out
yeah.
there in space. They look very cheerful though. Well, the last video I saw was before they knew
I
how
mean,
long
you have
they were
to.
gonna be stranded for.
You
No,
have
because
to.
I remember what was it? They were like floating around. They were like, we got to trust the people will get us out in
Nah,
no
bro.
time.
Nah,
And
bro.
now I heard 8 months, and I was like,
Nah.
they should redo that interview and see what they really feel now. That's crazy. That's scary too.
I think they did. They look
Oh.
calm.
I don't know. I think I will freak out.
You have to stay calm.
I
If
would
you
freak
out, what are you gonna do? What is there to do?
Float somewhere else.
I think about that. I don't like freaking out. I think of, okay, I'm stuck. If I freak out, nothing's gonna happen.
I just freak out.
You would die.
I just freak out.
You would kill everybody.
Wasn't like
there.
somebody that jumped up from space and made it into Earth?
Huh?
Or was that a movie?
Wait, say that again.
Somebody jumped from outer space into Earth and made it alive good.
Because they had a parachute.
That was real.
And that was a Guinness World Record of the highest.
So it was
like
real.
Fall. Yes.
So they can jump.
You're dumb. They didn't make it out of the atmosphere. Why do you think gravity was pulling towards down?
Okay. Listen, I'm just asking questions.
They're
all right?
outside of
You didn't gotta find
orbit.
me.
They're outside of Earth's orbit.
Okay.
Unless you're shot through, which you're gonna die because of the sheer speed that you're going through or going to.
Now, I have a few questions.
Go. I might be able to answer it. Go ahead.
All right. Question number 1.
Okay.
Does the company get sued or something over leaving those people out there, or you think they have to sign a waiver that if that happened, they would be okay with it?
I think they sign a waiver.
That's sad.
Because even if something goes wrong in other missions, technically that company, whoever sends them up there is not responsible or liable.
That's crazy.
But NASA is going to deny any more association with that company.
So Boeing is
out. Never again. Like,
they shouldn't
bam,
even give them a
that's it.
chance. All right. No, for
yeah,
real.
but I don't know how long they've been working with them.
No, but you know what? I don't understand, right? It's the whole outsourcing of things. Like NASA, this huge government thing. Isn't that like, what does NASA stand for again?
National.
I can barely hear you again, the mic.
National Association Space something.
All right. Anyway, NASA was made like in the 60s, I think, 60s, 70s.
National Astronomics and Space Administration.
There you go. So they've been so reputable for so long, even though we know they had their hiccups here and there. And I feel like, what would you outsource things like that? You feel me? Like, Boeing made a thing. Okay, let me check what Boeing did. Like, are there checkups on those people? Even on SpaceX, you know, what Elon got out there? Let me see. You know, I'm the national, company or the national thing in charge of this. Am I checking these things before people go up there? You know, like people that are certified to do it. Am I making sure things are going the way that they should?
Yeah, but also I feel like they go for convenience too. I feel like they already had something going on with Boeing. It could have been cheaper. It could have been easier. Okay. If you think about it, maybe it was better than.
It's okay. Okay, you do the outsourcing. I'm like somewhat okay, not all the time, but somewhat okay with outsourcing things. But do you not check it afterwards?
No.
That's bad.
I mean, look at Boeing. Look at the airplanes that they made. When was the last time they made a check?
That's their own personal. Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's a big thing to just look over.
But Boeing is because they're doing outsourcing within outsourcing within our sourcing.
What if NASA's doing the same?
They shouldn't.
Well, what if they are? Maybe they are. Maybe that is happening.
It's different. It's a government agency that's doing this. That's what I don't understand.
Cut corners.
Okay, but that's what I'm saying. Why is the government cutting corners? With the amount of money that they get, the funds that they have, why are they cutting corners? I don't agree with, but I understand why Boeing as a company would like to cut corners to increase profit and keep the shareholders happy and all that. I get it. But the government doesn't need to do that for us. We got to pay taxes, like it or not. You know? So why are they cutting corners in this way? Why is no one being held accountable? Because to me, it's always that. Something happened, nobody gets held accountable, and if someone is the CEO, he quits, somebody else becomes CEO, but then that CEO goes to another company immediately.
Yeah.
Because once you make it to that bracket and like, oh, I was a CEO of Boeing, you can go and be a CEO of like a helicopter company or some other little thing on the side, and nothing happens to you because you
safe.
quit.
Yeah, they're safe.
You understand? So we're losing lives. We're going to have astronauts up there for God knows how long. And this is how we're acting. Like, you know, it's good. And the thing that always gets me is now it's just to astronaut. What happened, for example, when we make the first, like, interstellar, I don't know how to say it, like space cruise, right? I'm sorry, guys. I'm not talking my language. I was trying to be fancy, but I couldn't. So when we make that first space cruise and then it gets stranded in space, you know, that first Boeing space cruise, because you know they're going to be the first one building that thing.
Yeah.
Who are we going to blame? You feel me? We're going to have 100, 200 people out there. Oh, they're stranded. They're going to have to come back with Elon send his space crews to pick them up or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, even if it's one person, even if it's, you know, whoever it is, we shouldn't be allowing these things to go so lightly. Like you said, oh, Boeing probably is not going to be picked for another thing. I think they will. I think they're going to pick them again and allow them to try something again, because that's how we roll. That's what we move as a society, is that something goes wrong and we try it again the same way with the same people.
They might change their names and pick them again.
That's what I'm
saying. If they're
saying.
going to pick them again, they would have to change their name.
Dude.
And then like, oh, here's this company.
That's what I'm saying. And that company might do the same thing. It's so easy to catch on so many things. Do the proper inspections. Like you said, the bill of the craft and everything to Boeing. Boeing could have easily take 2 seconds. I mean, sorry, the NASA could have taken 2 seconds. Let us look at this rocket. Let us look at what you built, what inspection you did. Let us do our own inspections. You know, take a day or two, make sure that's good, and then do that for those people. Now those people are over there. We can get them back. Like, how's that fair? That's time that they got to lose up there, away from their families and all that.
Their families, yeah.
Meanwhile, their corporate or whoever built that is over here with their pocket full of money.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know the way that some decisions are made, but yeah, I feel really bad for those.
Yeah, of course. I feel like people don't question a lot about why stuff happens.
Yeah.
Why did this? How did we let this happen?
Dude, and the comments are so like crazy. Like, people are just putting, oh, they know what they're signing up for. Oh, they know what they were getting on the switch. No, they didn't. They didn't. When we get on airplanes and all that, we sign a lot of things that we don't know what it is about, right? And we give away a lot of our rights. Same thing when you go on a cruise. You give away a lot of your rights you don't even know. But you're not expecting the worst to happen. You're not expecting to lose the cruise, you know, because something happened, or, you know, go overboard and die or something. You're never expecting that. I don't think they went with the mindset of, oh, we're going to be stranded there for months. That's not how it works. They went in thinking, we're gonna go up, gonna go down.
If something bad, worst case scenario, 2 weeks.
Exactly.
They're not expecting next year. 8 months.
That is crazy.
You know how long 8 months are?
I'm telling you, I would lose it. I would literally freak out and lose it because
you're confined to a small space.
Exactly. Too. And it's a guy and a girl, right?
It's a male and a female.
Can they have sex there?
No, because no.
You sure?
I mean,
Google that.
You can.
Google it.
Look, you can.
No, but I'm saying, like, are they okay?
I don't think
are they allowed to?
No, I don't think so, because it's technically a work environment.
Listen,
man.
Google it. Anyway, guys, the reason why I'm bringing this up is because they're gonna be bored.
And no, they're not gonna be bored. They have a lot of stuff to work on over there. Fixing the capsule. How are they gonna return it back? Whatever the other people are there for, they could go and help out.
Fixing the capsule?
Yeah, they could do that. That's what they're trained for.
What? So
see what's wrong. They could talk to us down here, be like, "Hey, this and that is broken. How could we fix it? How do we replace it?" That's all things that they could be doing.
I don't know, buddy. I feel like they got all the things they could be doing too. That is crazy. They got to do all that. I did not know. They could be doing that. Don't think
they go over there. Oh, we're having a great
I thought it was whatever.
Nah, bro,
I thought they were scientists, like doing research and all that. I didn't know they were engineers who can like work on all these problems. What, Google doesn't have anything about that? It's okay. It was just a question. I was trying to make things interesting. If they don't know, nothing. It's okay. I'm gonna say yes. Yes, they can. Is it gonna happen? Who's gonna know? Are you still married if you're in space? That's another question I have. Does that still count?
You still have the same rights, I believe. If you
wait.
with like the
that's
airlines,
a whole nother topic. That's a
you
whole nother
still
topic.
have-
That's a whole nother topic. If you still got rights out there in space, that's another topic. We gotta bring that up. Cause I was talking to some friends one time, and we were like, "Do you still have rights in space?" Cause remember, like, rights are based on where you are on the Earth, right? So if you're flying over, let's say China, are you not flying, but basically
No, because the vessel that you're
floating
in
over.
is from the United States. So technically, you're
So
in
from here-
property.
So from
of the
here
United
to there
States.
is U.S. basically.
The capsule that you are in,
Mm-hmm.
you are from wherever you
Okay,
are.
but-
If you're
okay,
from Russia, if you're from China,
I'm
if
gonna
you're
flip
from
it
the
on you.
US.
I'm gonna flip it on you.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna flip it on you. You're saying because a capsule is an American capsule, American rules apply there, right?
Yes.
All right. That's what you're saying right now, right?
Yes.
All right. So, if I take my American car and I'm driving on China, I can have a gun because here it's illegal to have a gun inside.
That's not the same.
Even how it's not the same.
That's not the same.
It's a
That's
U.S. freaking
You're
capsule.
not touching territory.
What you mean?
You're in space. You're in space.
Okay, if I put wings on my car and I fly over China,
That's not how that works, bro.
so that's what I'm
That's not how that
saying.
works.
This rule shouldn't apply. There should be a whole no. There should be a
So
space law.
what do you think happens
like
in
on
space?
Star Wars,
How
bro?
do you think?
Like on Star Wars, the space
don't-
law.
First of all, we don't have the technology to
Mhm.
even do that. We can barely get into space. Look at what are we talking about right now?
Yeah.
We can barely make it to space and barely make it back.
No, we can make it there. We just cannot make it back.
Even
we
the,
can
the-
get there, no
No,
problem.
even the launches.
Yeah.
There's some. Look at the poor people that exploded in that rocket.
Wasn't that
The
Apollo
teachers,
3rd
the
or
Apollo 13.
something? Yeah, it was one of those.
One of those.
That was 11.
I thought it was 11 too.
Yeah, we gotta.
But look
Google
at Apollo.
it. The right Apollo is gonna be right here for you guys to see.
Also,
The
for
right
that
Apollo.
question that you had,
Yeah.
it says that it is highly discouraged and has never been confirmed to happen.
So it can happen then.
It can, but they're saying that potential
Great
challenges include
line. There's a great
all the fluids and stuff.
Glad. What? You
Could,
can pick it up.
no. It's
you can wipe it.
messy, no.
Listen, buddy.
No, because it's...
You ever heard of somebody at VC? When there's a will, there's a way, kind of.
Dumb, bro. All right, we got to wrap this up, man.
All right,
Just a little bit.
okay.
All
I'm
right,
sorry.
last topic that we got here is our wonderful, beautiful, most notorious HOA.
Yeah, it's a personal topic that
For
hit me
people
to
who
my
don't
wallet.
know, it's homeowner association.
Thank you. I appreciate
That's
that.
what they mean.
I love.
that's-
Yeah,
that's
every
what
time
we
we
read.
say an acronym on this channel, we're gonna tell you what it is, and if we don't, tell us in the comment. All right?
Yeah, because some of us are a little slow.
Yeah, and that's when we're
I'm
gonna.
talking for both of you.
Hey, listen.
We're both a little slow.
And then we're gonna go and fix it. Okay?
Oh, man, we love our HOA.
I mean, I don't hate it.
I don't hate it, but they need to give us more time.
So to give you guys a little perspective, we bought this house over a year ago, and we had one HOA when we started, my one HOA company, and since then back on May, we switched to another HOA company, and our first company was pretty chill, pretty laid back. We didn't got any major issues with them at all, if we're honest. Just news here and there and whatnot. As soon as the new HOA picked up, everything was wrong, apparently. They start throwing the whole, oh, you guys are missing this, oh, you guys are missing that. Not just to us, but like to our neighbors and everything. Everybody. So, yeah, everybody. So, basically, it's been a very rough few months. And to land on what we are mad at our HOA right now, right? So, basically, we had a tree in front of the house that's after the sidewalk that we don't want to have it. But apparently, it's part of the HOA ruling. Every house must have one of those. We didn't obviously read the fine print, so I don't know who does. But basically, we're supposed to have a tree. We did have a tree, right? It just didn't look good because we didn't take much care of it, to be honest. We're not tree people.
We thought it was the cities at first.
At first, we thought it was like the HOA's thing. They should take care of that.
Yeah.
We didn't know it was us. And then when we find out it was us, then we were like, okay, it's cool. Apparently, if it doesn't look good enough for the HOA, they will make you change it.
Yep.
And I know because we had to change it. At first, it was like, oh, you got to change this tree, blah, 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 blah. I went ahead and I got a company to give us a quote. And it was about $1,000.
The company that the HOAs...
Oh, yeah.
The
who's
HOA
also the same...
gave it to us.
Yes.
That's what it was.
Who's also the same company that they use to cut the grass here in the neighborhood.
Yep.
So, yeah. Obviously, I was not going to go that route. That's way too expensive for a tree. So I started looking for other options. And I found that somebody was selling them cash, obviously, for like $300 something, which is the cheapest I saw that tree being, right? And I was like, okay, cool. So I contact with the person, tell them to bring in, and I was gonna take the old one out and put the new one in. And boy,
sounds
was
easy.
I wrong.
Yeah, sounds easy. Wow.
Yeah. So I chop up the tree down to like the thick of the
about a foot out of the ground.
Yeah, about a foot over the ground. I felt like a powerful lumberjack, right? I was like, I'm getting this done. And that's when everything went south, because I start cleaning up the grass around it to get to the roots. Thank you. Then I get to the roots, and the more I dig, the worse it got. There was like rope holding the tree down to the ground somehow on the ground. And there were like a metal wires all over the place. And I'm battling all that stuff. And I don't see getting to the end of it.
The base, yeah.
I don't see the base anywhere. So I'm doing all that. I spent like 2-3 hours battling this thing out. Barely do any kind of work. Like barely do any progress. And I'm chopping and running and all that. This gentleman that was cutting the grass, we're going to skip his ethnicity. He came to me and he was like, Oiga, amigo. He said, hey, sir. I changed the tree over there for your neighbor, and you won't be able to take these out. And I look at him, and I was like, well, I feel like I'm a very capable young man. I feel like I can take this tree out. And he was like, no disrespect. The reality is, it's really hard to get it out because what they do is when they first install the tree.
When they first install the tree.
Or plant the tree.
That's an installation.
Okay.
Of what the metal part. It's an installation.
Okay, when they first place a tree in the hole, right? They go in to make a hole, a huge, like I'm talking about, what is that? 5-6 feet?
6 feet.
Yeah. Then deep a couple of feet. And what they do is they put the tree, they put a metal thing.
It's like a metal plate.
Yeah, to hold the roots from going up and sprouting out all over the place. So you seen those trees like the roots gets out and like start messing with the cement and everything. This is supposed to make the root just go deeper or to the side, but never go up unless it goes around. But that would take forever. So
also for hurricanes.
Oh yeah. So also for hurricanes, they put that metal. It's like a metal net to hold it down and rope. Like they tie
the ropes to the metal sheet so to hold the branches down.
Exactly. So they hold all that down, and also there's a hurricane, the tree would not fly away. Like it would be almost impossible for a tree to fly away. When they do all that, then they throw all this ground on top. And then the tree obviously looks beautiful. You cannot move it an inch. Like I tried to shake it. It's almost impossible. Like it is crazy. I didn't know all that. I didn't know that was such a big work. So talked to the guy. He said, hey, I can do it for you. Give me a quote of $700 basically. And I thought about it. And after running with my co-host here, we agreed that the best course of action was to let them do it. Because I was tired after 3 hours of messing with that. I was not gonna get it out. And then you had to make sure you get everything out and put everything back in. It was
no, and
too much
like
work.
you said, securing the tree of how it was originally.
It was too much work.
Plus, they've done those before, and us being an experience, I feel like we would have messed it up.
Exactly. So we just did that. We say all this to say, we don't like you, HOA. No. We don't hate you, but no. I think you could be cooler, buddy.
Yeah, because you even I saw a comment out there on Facebook because he follows a little Facebook community page.
Oh, yeah, dude. We're going to
overthrow there's a lot of people agreeing.
Mad.
There's some people as well that they're saying, oh, I feel like the other one was stricter than this one. So I feel like it's a few people.
It's a hit or miss.
It is a hit or miss. But
the biggest reason why we upset was the first gave me a courtesy notice. Mm-hmm. Excuse my English. They give us a courtesy notice of, hey, you gotta change that tree. We start, getting quotes and all that, and obviously it takes a minute to get all that roll up and all that. And within like a week and a half, they went ahead and moved it to a second violation.
Yeah, they moved that so fast.
And I'm like, what you mean a second violation? I'm getting this fixed. I didn't put a comment on everything that I was working in, what company I was working with. And then I contact them and they're like, oh, it just happens automatically. So you got to get it fixed. And if not, it's going to keep on getting worse till you start getting fined and all that. So apparently a second violation doesn't get you fined. I'm going to have to find the ruling for the RHOA and understand how the violation works.
Yeah.
But I didn't got fined, but still I didn't like how things went down.
No, because they should know. Because if they provide you a company that they go with, they should know how long that takes.
And not just that, but like a week or supposedly it's 2 weeks, but I feel like it was less than that.
I feel like it was less than that.
I'm like, you should at least give people a month to fix something.
Especially a tree.
Yes, that's not like an abracadabra. Like
when it's raining all these days.
Oh, and let me just say, they also added that my grass was a bit too tall. The grass around the tree that I had to take out was a little taller than the rest of the grass, and that was bad. Like they were nitpicking.
That they're nitpicky about that.
Like it was. Man, I don't understand how the HOA's rules. I like HOAs because the areas stay clean, the houses,
of course,
people don't have
clean,
junk and all that.
There's not as much cars in the middle of the road when you're driving down.
Which is a huge problem here.
Yeah.
So those things are good, but I feel like
there's pros and cons.
The payoff is
probably more cons than pros. Yeah, but, for now. Yeah.
I'm hoping. Let's call it that. I'm hoping that, because remember, words have power, or the power of words. I hope that all they're doing is kind of putting their foot and say, hey, we're here. By putting all these violations and all these things, and then they're going to chill. You know what I mean? It's like that tactic of get people scared, and then you never have to act like that again because they're going to be scared forever.
Yeah. That's
what I'm feeling they're trying to do.
I mean, hopefully it's that way. Hopefully that's their tactic.
I don't like it. I don't agree with this tactic. That's barbaric.
I do. It
feels like I'm back in freaking the 1600s. Yeah, this is brutal, man.
Nah, man.
But yeah, I feel like that gotta get better. Yeah, guys, we gotta talk about all kinds of things on this channel. So yeah, we're also gonna include things that happen to us. So I want to say thank you for tuning in today. Thank you for the love and support I got in my last video. In our last video. There's a lot. We putting a lot of effort into these things. I mean, there's a lot of things that go behind the scenes you guys don't know about. But we like doing this. I like doing this. I don't know how much you like it.
I love it. I enjoy it. Especially with this new camera, guys. Yeah. Oh, man.
That's going to be fun. So
it'll be great.
The best way to support us is just basically leave a like, share it with your friends.
Follow.
If you like it. Please follow. We upload in YouTube. We upload in Facebook.
And
we post clips on Instagram about the things that happen. I'm going to try to be more active and just post pictures of all kinds of things. Let me know if you guys want to see more things. Like for this tree story, I'm hope have a picture of the tree on the video. I can't make myself so much work. But just basically, I just want you guys to let us know how you feel, what you think, and for us to make sure that we bring out
something
content
that we could improve.
Yeah,
what else do you guys want to hear?
Yeah, what are you
going
going to talk
about anything.
Exactly. So
we're open channel here.
We're gonna try to talk about whatever stuff happens during the week, or like on this case, the HOA thing that happened to us. Which again, it sounds like a beautiful story because it's already done, but for us, it was very
it was a pain.
It was stressful.
Yep, it was.
I lost sleep that day because I work overnight and I had to wake up during the day. A lot of things happen in the background, so I want also to be that human part, so you guys know that we also have a bunch of things. It's not just two bored, young, kind of young people.
Kind of young people, yeah.
Yeah, talking. We have works.
We're grown ups. We're responsible. We got responsibilities.
We have a dog that has been barking the whole time.
For like the past hour.
It's not in the background. Oh my God. I might have done that in the next video, honestly. I feel like he would be less of a problem.
He would be chill
if he's here and we're talking, that if we having him over there.
Yeah, I just want him to be in one spot.
I know, but he's gonna be moving around, so
it's all right.
We'll see. Maybe he can be next to you the whole time and he won't move, so we can try it. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for the support. Thank you for following us. This was episode 2 of JCTalks. We'll see you guys next week. Goodbye.
All right.
Woo! Let's go. All right, man.